Welcome to today's session. Today we are going to go over how to do your laundry. So this is going to follow the same format as budgeting, which you may have done in a previous session, but if not, that's okay. I will give you all the instructions you need to be able to follow this video and do your laundry. So this video is going to cover how to do laundry at home, which means you have a washer and dryer in your house or your apartment building. During this video, when you see that clock symbol show up like that, that's a time that you can pause the video either to take notes, record information, or if you're following along this video while you're doing the laundry, you can also pause it while you do the action after you've been given the instructions or steps. So this video you can use to watch it and then try it yourself while you're watching the video, or you can watch it and then try it with the support of a caregiver or a provider if you would like to after that. So now I'm gonna show a quick demonstration of how to do laundry. All right, so we're going to do our laundry. We're gonna open up the washing machine. We have our laundry detergent ready to go. And I'm going to load all of my laundry into the washing machine. Then I'm going to measure out and pour in my detergent. And I'm using the lines on the side of the detergent cup to figure out how much I need. I'm going to add it to my load, and put the cap back on, and close the lid. Now I'm going to pick my wash settings. I'm going to decide on, because this is sheets and towels, that it's heavy. I'm going to wash it on hot, and I'm going to change the setting to bulky items and sheets. Once I have all the settings that I want, then I press start. Alright, so my laundry is done in the washing machine now, so I'm going to move it to the dryer so it can dry. First thing I'm going to do is check the lid in the dryer to make sure that it's not too full, which it's not for this load. I'm going to place it back in here. Then I'm going to open up the dryer door and the washing machine, and I'm going to move my laundry from the washing machine to the dryer. Make sure you get everything out of the washing machine. I'm going to close the dryer door, and just like we did when we washed it, we're going to pick our drying settings. So for this one, we're going to make sure that it's on high heat, and I'm going to do a timed dry for 60 minutes to make sure that it has plenty of time to dry. Once I have my settings for the dryer, then I hit start. Okay, so that was a quick demonstration of putting your clothes in the washing and then into the dryer, but we're going to go through each of those steps in a moment here individually. So if you're following along with this, you want to have your goal, plan, do, review sheet, and this is going to help you keep the task organized, remember the steps that you want to do, and make sure that you have everything that you need before you start the task. So the one that's up on the screen now is the simple version, so there's not quite as many questions or text on there. If you'd like to take a moment to gather your goal, plan, do, review sheet, if you don't have it, you can go ahead and get it now. This one is the other one. This one obviously has a few more details into it, so you'll be doing a little bit more work with this, but if the more that you write down, in most cases, the more it will help you remember what you're doing. And we're going to use this sheet to format and sort of frame the steps of doing laundry. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write down what is the goal of the task. What are we trying to accomplish here? So for example, you might write down doing my laundry, having clean clothes, which is a good goal of doing the task. So take a moment and write down what is the goal for you in doing this task. Now I'm going to have you think about what were the steps to washing your clothes in the washing machine. So you can think about times that you've done laundry before or even the video that you just watched. So I'd like for you to pause the video, take a moment, and write down the steps for washing your clothes. And your steps might look something like this. Gathering up your dirty clothes, sort my clean clothes into different loads, take my dirty clothes to the laundry room, put one load of laundry into the washing machine, put in the laundry detergent, pick my wash settings, press start, go back after 30 minutes to put my clothes in the dryer. This time may change depending on how long it takes your washing machine to wash your clothes. And then you're going to repeat the process until all loads of laundry have been washed. Now we're going to do the same thing about putting your clothes into the dryer. So take a moment and, based on how you've done your laundry before or the video that you just watched, pause this video and write down the steps for drying your clothes in the dryer. And your steps might look something like this. Take my clothes from the washing machine and put into the dryer. Take out any clothes that are hang dry only. Add a dryer sheet to the dryer and close the door. Clear out the lint filter if you need to. Pick your dry settings. Press start. Come back to the dryer after 60 minutes. And again, this will depend on how long it takes your dryer to dry their clothes. Put any clothes into your laundry basket and take back to your room. Fold and put away clean clothes. And repeat this process until all of your loads of laundry have been dried and put away. The next thing you're going to do to get prepared for doing your laundry is write down what is it that you need to be able to do your laundry. So again, pause the video here, take a moment, and write down a list of the things that you would need to be able to do your laundry. Your list might look something like this. You need dirty clothes, a laundry basket or bag to carry your clothes in, a washing machine, a dryer, laundry detergent, and dryer sheets if you use them. The next thing you're going to do is predict how well you're going to do at this task. So give yourself a number from 1 to 10. 1 is that you don't think you're going to do very well at all, and 10 is that you're almost perfect at doing laundry. You can also write down and think about how much will I get done, and you can make a guess about how long it will take you to do this. So again, pause this for one moment and fill out that part of your worksheet. Now I'm going to review more in detail the steps to doing your laundry. So the first thing to think about is gathering and sorting your clothes. There are different ways that you can sort your clothes into different loads. One is you can sort them by color, as in the picture here. So all of your clothes that are white will go together, all of your clothes that are dark colors will go together, and all of your clothes that are light colors will go together. You can also sort your clothes by type. So you might wash things together like socks and underwear, pants and t-shirts, which tend to be cotton or other sort of stronger materials. You might wash formal pants and shirts together if you have dress pants or dress shirts, and then also sheets, towels, and blankets. The third way that you can sort your laundry is by wash setting, so how these need to get washed in the washer. You can figure this out by looking at the tag on your clothes, like the one down below. This one says machine wash cold when low, tumble dry low, which means that this would have to get washed in cold water. So you might decide it's easiest to sort all the clothes together that need to get washed in cold water or warm water, or items that are bulky that can be on a stronger wash setting. So and none of these 3 ways is better than the other. You want to pick the way that makes the most sense for you and that is going to safely wash your clothes. You do want to be careful of mixing things together, such as dark blue jeans with white t-shirts, because the dark blue jeans might stain your white shirts in the laundry, especially if they're new. So that's why it's important to sort your clothes so that there's certain things that are together or not together. So take a moment here, if you're doing your laundry along with this video, pause the video and sort your laundry in the way that you've decided is the best way for you to sort it. Next, you're going to load your clothes into the washing machine. You want to add just 1 load of wash to the laundry machine at a time. You want to make sure that it's not too full. And if it is too full, take out some of the laundry for another load. You might have to split 1 load into 2 different loads, or if the items are similar enough to another load, you can add them to that. So for example, the one on the left is too full. There's too much stuff in there and the items are almost coming out of the top. The one on the right has a better amount of clothing in it. You can still see a bit of the top of the washing machine before the lid closes. And you don't want to put too many clothes into the washing machine because sometimes that can break the washing machine or it makes it hard for it to spin so your clothes don't get rinsed the way that they need to get rinsed. So if you're doing a lot laundry along with this video, take a moment here and load your laundry into the washing machine. The next step is to add your detergent. So you're going to open the detergent bottle, pour the amount of detergent you need into the lid, measure out how much detergent you'll need using the lines inside the lid, and then add the detergent to the washing machine with your clothes. So this is an example of what that might look like. So we're going to open our laundry detergent, you're going to pour it in, and you see they're kind of hard to see, especially on some detergent bottles, but there are lines on the side of the lid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that you're going to use to measure out how much detergent you need. If you have a medium-sized load, the number 3, the middle line, will probably be enough detergent. If you have a very large load or items that are very dirty, say maybe exercise clothes, you might go up to 4 or 5. So you're going to use those lines to measure out how much you might need and add it to the laundry machine, to the washing machine. Some washing machines have a special place where the detergent will go. You'll need to look at your machine carefully to make sure that you don't need to add it into that special slot as opposed to just dumping it onto your clothes. So if you're doing laundry along with this video, again, pause it for a moment and add your detergent to your wash. Next, you're going to pick your wash setting. So usually this is located at the top of the washing machine. You're going to pick the soil level. Again, depending on what the clothes are and how dirty they are, you might pick light, medium, or heavy. If it's a load of very dirty clothes, again, say maybe you went to the beach and have some beach towels or exercise clothes, you might want to put them on a heavy wash. For most regular loads, medium is usually the best choice. Then you're going to pick your water temperature. This, again, you're going to pick based off of the tags on the clothing that you have. So a clothing item will say specifically if it needs to be washed in cold water. Sometimes these are things like bright colors or certain types of fabric. If you're not sure, you can always wash everything on cold or cool in case not to harm or mess up any of your clothes. If you're washing things like sheets and towels, things that are heavy cotton, you can usually use warm or hot. Then you're going to pick your wash cycle. Again, most things can get washed on normal, but check the tags just to make sure that it doesn't need to go on a delicate wash, which is sometimes dress pants or dress shirts. They don't want to be spun as much in the washing machine because the fabrics aren't as tough to be able to stand up to that. Or if you're washing sheets and towels, you might pick bulky items or sheets. Again, this helps the washer know that there's some heavy items that need to be rinsed really well. And then you can pick any additional settings you prefer, one rinse, pre-soak, and different washing machines may have different options. If you don't pick any options, you're fine. The most important is really to pick the water temperature and the type of wash cycle you want. And then you'll press start. So again, if you're doing laundry along with this video, pause the video here and pick your wash settings and press start to start your load of laundry. Then you're going to come back to the laundry room whenever your load of laundry is washed. It might take you 1 or 2 loads to figure out exactly how long the washing machine will take. Some washing machines have the numbers on there and say that it will take 45 minutes or 30 minutes to wash a load, but not all of them do. So sometimes you just have to pay attention to the time where you press start and how long it takes for it to be washed. Next, you're going to load your clothes into the dryer. So again, just like we did when we were washing clothes, you want to check the tags to make sure that everything can go into the dryer or to see what the recommended dryer setting is. In this example here on this tag, it says tumble dry low, which means it can go in the dryer, but it needs to dry on the low setting. You should take out any clothes that should not go into the dryer. On this tag here, it says dry clean or hand wash cold and hang dry. If it means hang dry, then you can put it up on a laundry rack or on a hanger to dry somewhere, but you don't want to put it into the dryer. And then you can add a dryer sheet if you're using one. This is a personal preference on whether or not you like to use dryer sheets. Check the lint filter. So you're going to find the lint filter slot. On this dryer, it's at the top of the machine. Sometimes it's on the side of them. You're going to pull the filter out. You're going to pull off any lint and throw it away in the garbage and push the filter back in. It's important to clear out the lint filter because if the lint filter is too full, it's hard for the dryer to actually dry your clothes the way that it needs to be. And you might end up running the dryer a couple of times because the lint filter is full. If the lint filter never gets cleaned out, it can actually sometimes be a fire hazard. So it's actually pretty important to make sure this is cleared out. Okay, so the next thing you'll do is pick your dryer settings. You're going to close the dryer door. You're going to check your temperature for drying. Again, this is based on what the tags on your clothing say. So if it was that item of clothing that said tumble dry low, then we're going to put it on low. If it's not, you can usually go with medium, but if it's something, again, that's heavier, such as towels or sheets, you can pick high heat. You can also pick your dry cycle. So usually dryers have an option where you can either time dry, so you can set the amount of time that the dryer runs, or as you see on this picture here, it says very dry, delicate, less dry. So you could also pick that. Items that are dried at a lower temperature, so at the tumble dry low, sometimes need more time to dry because the dryer's not getting as hot. And then you'll press start. So if you're doing laundry along with us here, take a moment to sort your clothes from the washing machine into the dryer, clear out the lint filter, and pick your dryer settings and dry your clothes. Once your clothes are done in the dryer, you want to double check and make sure your clothes are thoroughly dry. Again, some things might take a little bit longer to dry, such as heavy towels, sometimes jeans or other heavier clothing. So before you take it out, you want to make sure that it got all the way dry and that you don't need to run the dryer again. If they didn't get dry, you just want to start another cycle. Also make sure that you check the lint filter, especially if you forgot at the beginning, which often happens. You might notice that that is why your clothes didn't get dry. If they did get dry, you're going to put all of your clean clothes into the empty laundry basket or bag. So take a moment here and unload the dryer. Then you're going to take your clothes back to your room and fold and put away. So technically your laundry is done. However, it is important to put away your clothes because you don't want them to get wrinkled, and you also want to have a free basket available to put your dirty laundry in. Everybody has different levels of clean and messy that they like, but you don't want a bunch of clothes on the floor because it can actually be a fall hazard, especially if you're getting up at night to go to the bathroom or you use any sort of mobility device like a walker or a cane. So it's actually kind of important for your safety to put away your clothes at least out of your way. If you're folding your clothes, you can put them in a dresser, in a drawer, or you might decide it's easier for you to hang your clothes on a hanger. Right now, we're going to demonstrate how to fold your clothes.
Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate folding laundry. I'm going to find the item of clothing, lay it out flat on the surface in front of you. For a shirt, you're then going to fold the sleeves in and fold the shirt about 2/3 of the way down and then fold the rest of the shirt. Fold it about 1/3 of the way down and then fold the rest of the shirt on top of itself and set to the side out of your way. For a pair of pants, make sure that they are right side out. Lay it flat down on your surface. Fold one leg over the other and then bring it about 1/3 of the way down and then fold the rest of it on itself and set to the side. Shorts are very similar to pants. You can make sure that they're right side out. Lay flat on the surface in front of you. Fold one leg over the other, and then shorts fold in half and lay to the side. We're going to repeat the same thing with the shirt. We're going to make sure that it's right side out. Lay down flat on the surface in front of you. Fold in one sleeve, then the other. Fold about 1/3 of the way, then fold the rest of the way over, 1/3 of the way down, and then fold the rest of it over on top of itself and put it on a pile with the other shirt. We have one more pair of shorts to fold. Lay flat down, fold one leg over the other, fold in half, and put on the pile with your other pair of shorts. And you'll repeat that until all of your laundry is folded.
So, in case you would like to have these steps written out, we're going to go through the steps again to folding clothes. So for shirts, you're going to find a flat surface to fold your clothes onto and lay the t-shirt out flat. You're going to fold the sleeves onto the shirt, fold the edge of the shirt about 2/3 of the way over, sort of like you're folding a letter. You're going to fold the remaining 1/3 of the shirt on top of itself and take that and fold it down. So take the top 1/3 of the shirt and fold it down. Fold the rest of the shirt on itself and set to the side. You're going to repeat that with all of the t-shirts and put them away. If you're folding pants, you're going to find a flat surface to fold clothes on. This can be a bed, a table, and sometimes in a laundry room there's some space to do that, on a shelf, top of the dryer, wherever is easier for you. You're going to lay the pants or shorts out flat. You're going to fold the leg of the pants over the other leg. Fold the pants 1/3 of the way down and fold the rest of the pants on itself. Again, like you're folding a letter to put in an envelope. You're going to repeat that with all of the pants and shorts and put away your folded pants or shorts. So if you're doing laundry along with us now, you can pause the video here and practice these steps to folding your laundry. Once you're finished with the task, go back to your goal, plan, do, review sheet and fill out the rest of the questions on there. So while you were doing this task, what problems did you find? Was there anything that was hard for you or that came up that you weren't expecting while you were doing your laundry? And what solutions did you come up with? Even though you might have encountered problems, were there things that helped you be able to get the task done? So again, take a moment and write this information down on the sheet. And finally, give yourself a review. Overall, now that you've done your laundry, how did you do? 1 is that you didn't do very well at all, and 10 is that you were almost perfect. And think about for the task what worked and what didn't work. Maybe there were some strategies that you used to help you get it done, such as setting an alarm to help you remember to go back and get your laundry out of the wash. And maybe there were some things that didn't work, like it was too hard to pour the laundry detergent or carry the basket of laundry. And think about, based on that, what you might try differently next time. So we'll take a moment and pause and write that information down. Finally, I'm just going to give you some tips and strategies to help make the task of doing laundry a little bit easier. So get organized before you go. Make sure that you have all of those materials that you wrote down at the beginning, such as your laundry detergent and your clothes, your laundry basket, all together. If you're doing laundry in a house, you may also decide it's easiest to keep your laundry detergent in the wash near where the washer and dryer are. You could also buy a rolling laundry cart to make it easier to transport your clothes. So if your room is on the same level as the laundry room, this might be easier than carrying a basket of laundry. If it's hard to lift and pour a bottle of detergent, especially when they're very full, they're quite heavy, you can use detergent pods. Tide Pods are a brand that most folks know, but there are a whole bunch of different kinds of them, and you only have to throw 1 or 2 of them in your load of laundry instead of pouring the laundry detergent bottle, and that can be a little bit easier. And then you can set a timer to remind yourself to switch over your loads of laundry, or if your washer or dryer has a setting for a buzzer, you can make sure that that's on so that you hear it to know when it's time to switch over your wash into the dryer or to get your clothes out of the dryer. And then make sure you have enough time to start and finish. Laundry is something where you're not very active the whole time that you're doing it, but it can take a long time. So you don't want to start your laundry on the day that you have to be out and about, and maybe you're leaving a load of laundry in the washing machine all day. It's better to do it on a day when you're home that you can start and finish the task. So if you'd like some additional ideas, directions, or step-by-step instructions, these websites here might be some good resources that you can also look at for doing laundry. So I hope that you've learned a lot about doing laundry today and maybe some helpful strategies or steps to be able to do it. And we will see you in the next session.